What's up, everybody? Welcome to We Have Cool Friends, the cool show where we are cool friends about the cool things they're doing. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside my cool friend, Genevieve St-Onge Miller.
You almost messed up my name.
Well, no, I said I'm putting the French on it like you like.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's how you like it.
Exactly.
Jen.
Jen.
Is that better? Jen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I was just saying, like, we haven't
Can't
had
complain.
a conversation in so long.
That doesn't sound right, though. I feel like we talk a lot. You know what I mean?
It's like first degree, you know? It's
Sure,
like
just how was your day kind of thing.
water cooler.
Of course, yeah. If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, maybe you're listening to the audio podcast version of this. We are actually having a We Have Cool Friends where we're in the same house.
Yeah.
This is happening. We're at the same table. We're at the same thing. It's finally going the way it's supposed to. Of course, Jen's my wife. We didn't point that out at the top of it. Whatever. We'll get to that eventually, I'm sure. But this is a big moment for us that we can actually have a We Have Cool Friends with a in the person. We Have Cool Friends. Not everybody's on Skype. Not everybody's on Discord.
There is so much intensity in your eyes because it's like you haven't podcasted with
you're
anyone.
you're gonna get it today, woman. You know what I mean? Like I haven't had the. I crave the human interaction. Of course, since this is happening in the same room, the setup's different, which means I'm looking at Slack a lot more and chat a lot more to make sure it sounds fine. On my end, I'm seeing the levels fine. I did the recording beforehand; it seemed fine. Kevin, I know you're watching. I need you to tell me in Slack, if it's fine. God, I've already put my leg to sleep, of course, as we were setting all this up.
Oh no!
And now I got the pins and needles,
Oh,
and
no.
there's over there. Jen.
Yeah.
Genevieve. Saint-Onge. Miller.
Yeah.
Today is your 32nd birthday.
It is.
How's that feel?
Not much different. I think once you hit 30, nothing matters anymore.
Well, as I approach 40, I'm not sure I agree with you, but we'll see about that.
Old.
So old.
I keep
know.
forgetting that you're 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
And it's your birthday soon, and now
Yeah.
I need to start planning because you kicked it out of the park today.
Kicked it out of the park.
Kicked it out of the park.
Not English, not your first language.
No,
Baseball, not your first sport.
We should preface this entire discussion with the fact that I'm gonna say a lot of weird shit.
I don't think you'll say that much weird shit.
Yeah, I sound like I speak English, but we found out being married together that I really don't.
Yeah. Well, it's like, it always goes back to that time you told me that I asked you a question and you looked at me and smiled and nodded, and we'd been married for about 2 years at that point. And I was like, you have no idea what I said. And you were like, oh, honey, that's so cute. Whenever I smile and nod, I don't know what you just said. I was like, but you smile and nod all the time. And you were like, yeah, that's pretty much exactly how it goes.
I think I went from understanding maybe 20% of everything you say to a solid 45. And we've been married for 3 years.
3 years this May, yeah.
So it's an improvement.
Sure, yeah. It's definitely you're on. It's on the increase. That's what you want. That's all you can
not
ask
a decline,
for.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at this. You figure when we're married 40 years,
God.
we'll be sitting fine.
We will finally communicate.
It's gonna eventually do that thing where just as you really start to understand, my hearing will go so deaf that it will be that indeed I cannot hear anything.
We have such a small window here.
Yeah, exactly. Of time where this will actually work out.
Horrifying.
Jen.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start your episode? I don't want to talk about our marriage all the time.
I know.
That doesn't define you. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, it's funny because before this we were just talking about how we've only ever done one podcast together, and it was with Jared.
Well, you came on the Game Over Greggy show back in the day to talk about us getting married. Didn't count, huh? That doesn't count for you? Okay. Oh, you're gonna act like that shit podcast didn't happen. Okay, I got it.
Fine. Well, you kicked it up, right? There we go. We're gonna fight, everybody. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are familiar with what I've been doing, but maybe not so much because it's weird what I do for a living.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that I do PR. Turns out, not true. Not true.
Well, it's funny you say that because, we talk about Pop Agenda all the time.
Yeah.
Of course, your company, you co-founded with Nick and MC. One of the questions, we have a whole friend zone where people have written in to ask you questions, but this is my favorite one. Comes from Adam. Adam writes in and says, what is your role like at Pop Agenda? And also, what exactly is Pop Agenda? So I don't think people know as much as you think they know about Pop Agenda.
I'm very aware. I think that people don't know because we're a behind-the-scenes company.
Sure.
So the way I describe it, the easiest is we offer self-publishing services for independent teams. So when you look at video game publishing, it encompasses PR, sure, but beyond that. I like led myself right into that trap.
Yep.
You have production support, like QA, porting, localization, ratings, and then release management. So taking the game through certification and lot check with first parties, making sure that you have all of the business relations with those people to make sure that you can raise the right marketing opportunities and find out what works best. And then PR, and then social media. Like we hope to offer like 360 services, and it's been fun because it's not like a publisher, like you sign us and we take over and we do everything. Like if you only want us to look at PR, or if you only need some support to go through release management, like that can be piecemeal. Like that's what we do. But a lot of the outward facing stuff that we do, that people come in contact with, in terms of consumers, of course, it's like content creators and PR, because we do a lot of code management for the devs. So it's what we are most public about, I guess. But a lot of the work we do is completely in the dark, and that's how we want it to be. Like the whole purpose of Pop Agenda is that the developers remain fully in control and in the spotlight, because we don't want to be like, oh, this is a Pop Agenda game. Like if you know it's a Pop Agenda game, it's cool, but we never request the devs like to put us in the credits. Or what are you smiling about?
You're fun.
You're a little cutie.
Thank you. That's rare. Nobody ever says that usually.
So yeah, and we started this because that's ironically that's exactly what we wanted to do. We just wanted to leverage this really weird skill set that we've acquired throughout the years to help indies that needed it. And then we don't care about public like reach and how we are known in the consumer.
Well, yeah, I guess that's not the point of it, right?
Exactly. So
I think if you didn't come up on shows so often where I'm talking about one of your games being released, or the few times I play one of your games, I don't think Pop Agenda would get it mentioned as much. Right?
No, exactly.
Like, that's the point of it.
Yeah. So we're perfectly happy staying in the dark, and like our devs are, I think they're all happy with what we've been doing, and for the most part, they are like great people. I don't know.
They are like great people.
They are like great people. Good.
Yeah.
Second coffee of the day, guys. We got this.
You're gonna get it. You're fine. It's your birthday. You're allowed to take as many coffee breaks as you want.
Birthday brain.
Is that what they call it?
I guess.
I guess so too. Okay. You hanging in there? All right, good.
We had a lot of sugar for breakfast.
We did, yeah. This little thing.
What?
I fucking hate working from home. God, can we go back to the studio? Because it's just the normal thing of like, anytime I have a responsibility to do here, I'm gonna fuck it up in some way.
What are you responsible for? Can I help you?
No, it's no.
I've been working from home for 3 years. I can help you get through this.
You can't. It's awful, and I hate it. I wish Kevin was sitting right there running all this.
So what's happening?
So literally the exact same thing that happened on the Kind of Funny podcast the other day.
And we pull the intro.
We're gonna restart the show.
Oh.
Because so now Kevin, I hate working from home. I hate working from home. So fucking much. God, I fucking hate it.
It's okay.
I'm allowed to fall apart, and I'm falling apart right now. Even if it was somebody else I was talking to on Discord, I'd fall apart right now.
Pet the dog. It'll be fine.
The therapy dog that is Portillo. Look at he's hiding his golden face behind the microphone too. You know what I mean?
Porty, what's happening? Is your daddy gonna be okay?
No.
Is your daddy gonna be
No.
Oh, one breathe in.
Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Remember that song?
No.
No?
No. You know a lot of songs that I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like you know me, I can't sing. So like whenever I think of a song.
It was Bush. Breathe in, breathe out.
Oh.
You know, the same guys who did Glycerine, remember? They sang it in the rain that one time.
Glycerine.
Yeah. Don't let the days go by.
Oh, Porty, don't let the days go by.
Yeah, so let's just restart it.
Yeah,
so the thing about it is, I did the exact same thing I did for the Kind of Funny podcast, where I started streaming and I didn't start recording.
Oh.
So what we could do is, of course, take the stream down and then stitch them together so it had an intro, but that also means the show will go up at like 6 fucking
I
o'clock.
don't care. We saw how not great my pitch was, so let's start over. I think my devs for the most part are pretty good.
You hate them. I hear what you say about them, really. You know what I mean? All right, so we're going to restart everything. Twitch kids, this is why you watch live, and we love you. And now when you see Scott says late upload is always fine. It's not always fine, Scott, because then it's fucking, it doesn't go, and just no, it's not worth it. And I love you guys. And we didn't miss, Jen wants to redo it, and we'll redo it, and everything's gonna be fine.
I'm here to party, guys. It's my birthday.
All right, hold on here. We'll come back.